Hello guys! Welcome to my channel!
YouTube Nidal surprising Salish.
Having two cases is fine, but I feel like it's missing a lowest case. I got an idea. A, one of the few letters in the alphabet that's a word on its own, thinks it's so much better than everyone else. I don't like it. I hate it so much, I'm gonna squish it inwards. It deserves to be punished for its self-perceived superiority. Also, this new lowest case A cannot be used as a word by itself. It has to be used with other letters in words. No more independence from you. Okay, now that we nerfed A, I'm thinking uppercase B has 3 lines, lowercase b has 2 lines, therefore, lowest case B equals 1 line. It's not a backwards C, it's a completely new letter. Speaking of C, I think I was on another planet when I came up with this design. Okay, so here's my logic on this one. The lowest case C is so jealous of the higher cases, it sprouts an arm to reach around them, so now it has to be included in words that use a double C. So instead of writing accident like this, it now looks like this. Yeah, this whole video is an accident. I always felt like the letter D, especially the lowercase, was always one small serif away from toppling over. So let's remove that little stump that's keeping me equilibrium, and oop, yeah, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. But hey, it works as a lowest case, right? Okay, the letter E. I know, the capital E kind of looks like it shrivels down and turns into the lowercase e. So what if we keep going with that logic, and the lowest case E is just going to look like it suddenly got really cold outside. Kind of embarrassing, but hey, at least it looks cute. F. Okay, let's get creative. Ever played that old game on paper, Hangman? No, of course you haven't. You'd rather watch dumb videos about letters that don't exist. But pretend you have played Hangman. What shape do you draw when you get 3 incorrect guesses? You get this shape. Coincidentally, if you move the line of the lowercase f down, you get that shape too. Ooh, spooky. The universe is all connected. It's all connected, guys, trust me. And this is the best proof you'll get. Okay, so lowercase g is basically the capital G, but closed off and turned upside down. So after performing insane amounts of pure maths, I'm happy to present the lowest case G. Yeah, it basically got flipped around again and now just looks like a number 6. But if you combine that with lowercase g, you get 6G. And this is what your face looks like at 6Gs. Oh my god, the amount of line connecting I'm doing to make these letters make sense. I genuinely feel like I'm becoming that Charlie Day meme. For H, I went ahead and flipped the arc upside down, so now it's on the base. I also added 2 little serifs to keep it from being just completely round at the bottom. We saw what happened to D. We don't want that happening again. Especially since the lowest case H looks like it would make a pretty relaxing bathtub. You guys continue without me. I might just chill in here for a while.
The material on the outside
okay, fine, we'll carry on. I is an unconventional letter, as it's one of the only 2 letters to use a dot in its design, which makes me think, why aren't there more dots in the alphabet? Which is why I created this 3-dotted lowercase I. Get those dots up there, those are rookie numbers. And J being the second letter to have a dot, it only makes sense. Okay, yes, it's all dots now. Now imagine writing the word jujitsu, but with the lowest case I's and J's. It's basically Morse code at this point. For K, we have to look at how the 2 original cases developed. It looks like the branches on the right move around and extend as it goes into the upper case. So for the lowest case, logically, the legs would descend to form a perfectly shaped chair.
I hope these are at the front floor.
It's not a lowercase h. Why would you even suggest that? L, it's gonna be tricky. I mean, look at the lowercase, it's literally just a line. How do you reduce that further? Easy. You don't. You just bend it into a 90-degree angle. M. So imagine you're saying the letter M, but each time you get bored, so at the end you just end up barely humming the sound.
I hope these are at the front floors. This is so...
yeah, like that. Yeah, that's what the lowest case M is written like, just that unenthusiastic energy in a letter. Also, bonus fact, it kinda now looks like the tilde character. N. Okay, if I shrink the arch part of the lowercase and then give it a head and arm, looking at this side on, this is low-key the pose I hit when I'm 7 tequila shots deep and I go non-verbal at the function. I'm gonna need a minute, guys, and you might want to stand at least 3 feet back from me. There's a strong chance those shots aren't staying down. So when they made the original O, they look like they expanded it a bit. Let's take this the opposite way. Hey, welcome to the Alphabet Hydraulic Press channel. Today we're taking the letter O and seeing what happens when we apply 40 metric tons of pressure.
Please tag us in these because I love a good folk dance.
Guess that answers that question. Guess all we really have left of the lowest case is this pile of dust. Can't really use that in a sentence. P. Right, okay. A lot of you pointed out in the highest case video that when I made the highest case P, it was already a symbol or something. I'm sorry, alright? Like I said, making this video was probably a mistake, but this is what I think about at 3 AM instead of sleeping. Anyway, we're going to take inspiration from that highest case version, but instead of just putting the loop at the middle height, I'm also going to center align that. There we go. Yeah, I bet that's already an existing symbol too, huh? So, time for a spelling test. How would you write the word cute? Okay, nice. If you said Q-U-T-E, you are correct. wait,
That
what?
is so cool. These boots are so shy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been
I
informed
hope
that
these
is
are S's
indeed
front
not
floors.
how
This
you
is
spell
so
cute, but it's too late, and I already drew the new lowest case Q, and it doesn't even matter because when do you physically ever use Q when writing anyways? And it's a cute smiley face. How can you hate that? The letter R always made me feel sad, specifically the lowercase. It looks so much like a fishing rod. So to fulfill my dreams of seeing this lowly fisherman take home something to his alphabet wife and kids, I'm making the lowest case have a fish on the end of that line. Yeah, that dot is meant to be a fish. Best I can do. For S, I came up with this, but it has a sense of familiarity. Can't help but feel like I've seen this somewhere before.
Bringing home a new pair of point shoes. Oh my gosh, look how cute her face is. Her little smiley face. That makes me so happy because I'm like part of this process
just
for a lot
dropped to
of
his ankles. Look at this degenerate walking around in the nude. Don't look lowest case B. It'll scar you for life. Okay, so uppercase U is a big cauldron. Lowercase is more of a KFC bargain bucket used for containing my 20 drumsticks, which will put me into a food coma. And with that culinary theme in mind, I think we're going to make the lowest case U a plate to eat my gluttonous diet off of. Hey, I never claimed to be a health guru. I get my nutrition advice from the Colonel himself. V, I'm thinking, what if we twist it up a bit like this? Now it looks like a sweet iced out necklace with a big jewel in it. Just don't get the ice detector out. They're real diamonds, you can trust me. W, okay, nice and quick. Step 1, grab lowest case M. Step 2, flip it upside down. Step 3, enjoy staring at your new lowest case W. I must say, I am a huge creative genius at times. You're probably thinking, wait, what? That's not genius. Well, hey, I didn't say this time. I just said times in general. X. Okay, I've got a cool idea. Where's my sword? Oh, here it is. Haha, nice. Still got it. There's no logic to this one. I just felt like flexing my samurai skills. Why? I have an idea. Let's move this line down here.
That is so
that's a
cool.
check
These
from
boots are
me.
so
Get
shy.
it? Because it looks like a tick now.
I hope these are
I
S's
have
front
no
floors.
idea how
This
the
is so
alphabet works. Final letter Z. And here's my lowest case version. This is not a forward slash. Look, that's a forward slash. My letter is smaller and more of an angle.
Oh yeah, third leg.
Okay, fine. I'll also give it 2 dots.
That is
there.
so cool.
Now it
These
looks like a
boots are so
dissatisfied
shy.
face, which is probably how you
I
feel
hope
after
these are
watching
S's
this
front
video.
floors.
This is
so
all